Do you mow your lawn and you end up with an uneven cut with your ride-on lawnmower? Well, in today's video, we're going to go over the common reasons as to why your lawnmower may be having an uneven cut. So the easiest thing to check on your lawnmower to see why it's cutting at an angle is to check the tire pressures. And it's really simple. You just get your tire pressure gauge and check the pressure, and we're getting a 10.7 here. This particular tire here is meant to be max of 14 psi, so we need to add a couple of psi of air to this tire here. I'm going to check the other tires too. So your tires aren't pumped up or you haven't checked the pressure, I wouldn't do this step next, because this is just going to show you what the problem actually is, that your deck is not level, and that could be because your tires haven't been pumped up to the correct pressure. So make sure you always do the tire pressure first. The next thing you're going to do is to measure from the ground to the deck to see what level it's at, see if it's level from this side, left hand side, to the right hand side. Now you're going to make sure you're on a level surface. My garage is fairly level for the most part, so I'm just going to take my tape measure and measure from the floor to this flange here. You want to pick a point on the deck that you can replicate the same measurement on the opposite side. So on this side we have 3 3/4, so we'll go check the other side. So we'll measure to the flange on this side as well, and we have 3 3/4 inches as well. If your deck still is uneven after blowing up the tires, you go on to check this little mechanism here and see if this is causing the issue. It'll be very easy to tell. If you start adjusting this up or down, you'll be able to see which way the deck starts to tilt, and you can level everything off that way. It can be a little bit fiddly, but if you do it a couple of times with the deck off, you'll get there in the end. Next thing to do is to make sure your blades are actually straight and not got big bends in them. This can happen if you hit larger rocks or maybe even tree stumps. So you want to make sure that they are straight. They do have undulations and bends in them as they are. If you did like this video, be sure to give it a like. Consider subscribing to the channel for more content coming up.